All right, let's get to the C-Suite sit-down this morning. I'm joined by John L.A. Wilson. John is the CEO of Wacoal Sports Science, manufactures and sells high-end sportswear, essentially sports underwear. Is that right, John? Is that basically
well, we like
cut
to
to
call
the
it
chase
as
here?
a performance base layer. It's a support layer.
So underwear.
Well, it's designed to support the muscles for an athlete in motion.
It is a serious conversation in a lot of ways because, you know, before Under Armour became so popular, a lot of people didn't think about this type of stuff or what they were wearing underneath their clothes. But how does what you make differ from what a company that's like an Under Armour makes?
Yes, I mean, essentially what we have done is designed an exoskeleton into the product. So it provides targeted support to specific muscle groups and accelerates recovery after your activity. So it's quite different. We have 11 US patents. And it's very science-based. So
I'm sure that kind of thing very important, you would think, to a highly competitive athlete, certainly to a professional athlete, to an Olympian, whatever the case may be. But what about on the retail market now in a slowing economy? Are people willing to go out and pay the premium that I'm sure something like this costs? I mean, why wouldn't you just wear a T-shirt under your, or whatever? You just wear something that costs a lot less than this costs. How much does it cost?
It's a good question. Well, we run up to about $115 for a pair of tights.
That's a lot of money for
tights. Athletes, if they're serious about their sports, they want to continue to be able to go out and run and ride their bike or hike and continue to do what they like doing, we'll pay a premium for product that provides them with the performance they're looking for.
So do you guys get hurt by the economy on the margin, so that some of the margin people that aren't as serious and you still keep the serious customers? How's that been working?
Well, what we're finding in this economy is the outdoor sports business is sort of recession resistant. People still need to go outside. They deal with stress by running or by bike riding or by hiking. We have this whole concept of staycations happening, where people are actually staying closer to home. So our category is somewhat recession-resistant, and our business is actually up versus last year.
It is. That's interesting. All right. The other thing I guess I'd be interested in is how the science of this actually works. I mean, and this is the first time I've ever had a conversation on television about the science of sports bras. Maybe not the last, But, I mean, how does it work? Why is it better than just buying a normal one at the store?
Well, we use, if you've seen an athletic trainer tape an athlete, we've basically built in that kinesio taping technology into the garments.
Oh, really?
Whether it's sports bras or tights or tops. So essentially we're providing, if you will, an exoskeletal structure into the garments. So you get the targeted support and the accelerated recovery. And some athletes sleep in the product because it actually improves circulation.
It improves, it doesn't hurt circulation.
It improves circulation, actually flushes lactic acid, so you feel much fresher in the morning. So it has a number of benefits: targeted support, accelerated recovery.
That's interesting. Now I hope they're not working out, not showering, and then sleeping in the sun, and then waking up.
No, you need to buy more than one piece.
You want to show these? So these are the tights, right?
Sure. Yes, that's a pair of the tights.
Oh, no, is that why you wanted me to show them?
Okay, can I have a question for you, actually?
Yes.
Under Armour was used in the military, and they had some problems with that in Under Armour in Iraq because troops were wearing it to keep cool in the heat, but it was causing some problems if they got hit and there was an injury. Do you see any type of crossover use in your product to not just athletes, but in the military, for example?
Well, in the military, you need product that will either keep you warm or keep you cool, depending on the conditions. So we make it with different fabrics. One that will wick moisture and keep you cool. That product is vented, so you can, the body actually breathes. And then we have insulated fabric. So it really depends on the conditions.
You guys sell all this under your own brand, by the way, right?
We sell it under the CWX brand, although we're part of Wacoal Corporation. This is the CWX conditioning wear brand.
All right. And John L.A. Wilson. John wouldn't tell me what the L.A. stands for.
Top secret.
All right, there's the parent company and trades on the NASDAQ, right? Wacoal Holdings. All right, John, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Colin.
Good to meet you. Very interesting. That is interesting stuff in all seriousness.
Thanks for breaking in sports bras and everything else.
Fair to say you'd look a little better than I would in those things. I think we can all agree on that.
I think this sounds cool.
All right, that'd be like if Charles was here today, we'd get all that. And you could, well, never mind. The segue and the tights.